What is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be doing a business story video because that is the #1 requested video that I've ever gotten. So today I'm going to show you guys how it is that we create it. I have a set up behind me here that I'm going to do the story on. I'm going to use myself as an example, and we're going to do it for my e-commerce website. You know what? We're going to do it for one of my businesses. I don't know which one yet. We'll do it for one of them, and I'll just kind of go through the general questions that you ask and how you kind of put it all together. It's actually really simple, so here we go. This is my set. It's nothing really out of the ordinary. Generally, this will be a lot easier because you'll be at a business and you'll be able to do the set just in their background at the business. Like if you're doing it in a restaurant, just have all the tables and chairs behind them type of thing out of focus. But if you're using this, you can do this just with your iPhone camera too. One of the main things you want to do is make sure that the camera is eye level. Obviously going out here, you are pretty much eye level with me. I would recommend obviously getting a tripod if you don't already have one, or just a little Gorilla Pod stand, whatever. Tripods are like 40 bucks, and you could probably get an attachment to hold your iPhone for another 10 bucks. So let's say 50 bucks, and you already have an iPhone which has a bunch of video capabilities on it that you don't really need much more than that. I personally use a Canon 70D, normally with a 25mm lens and a Rode mic. If not, I use my Snowball Blue microphone as well, because sometimes this Rode mic has issues. It has a little clicking sound, which I hope it's not doing right now. The first thing that you want to do, like I said, make sure the camera's at eye level. Make sure there's something appealing in the background, preferably something kind of a little bit nicer. And they can kind of sit on whatever is comfortable to you and to them. Another thing that I forgot to mention is you want yourself to be off-centered from the camera. It's generally how I like to do it. I think it's what looks the best. Obviously, if I'm sitting here, I want the interviewer to be over here. So that way the camera is, what is that, 15 degree angle? Who knows? About 15 degree angle away. So I'm looking over here and the camera is facing me here. And you can keep this fairly zoomed out and be fairly far away, because when you get to the editing stage, you really don't need it to be too zoomed in, because you should be able to zoom it in on there if you need to. So I rather have too wide of a frame than too close up of a frame, because obviously one I can fix and one I cannot. Generally what I like to do is I like to come prepared with just a couple questions, but honestly not too many. I like to keep the conversation going, so maybe I'll just have one or two quick ones that I want to know, but besides that I kind of just want to keep the conversation going and see where it leads up to. So generally I will do this interview for about 30 minutes or so. It's generally how long it takes, and sometimes the conversation will go for up to an hour. I've had that happen before. Just keep the camera rolling. You never know what you're going to get. That's why I don't like coming with just a set thing of questions and then as soon as they answer, being like, okay, and then answer the next one, because you might bring up things that you had no clue that were going to come into the conversation. So it's really good to just continue on with it. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below where you can actually just download a version of this, all the questions, so that way you have the questions that you think that I think that you should be asking. It's only a few questions. It's just like how you got started, what made you get into what you're doing, you know, just really simple stuff. So I'm going to create a business story right now about the young entrepreneur. Hi, my name's Hayden, and I run a YouTube channel called The Young Entrepreneur. I had always really done YouTube channels before. I had a YouTube channel with me and my brother way back when we were younger. I did reviews on light bars. Companies started sending me these light bars again and again. I finally decided, well, why don't I just sell them myself, because I was making these companies all this money, but I wasn't seeing any of it. I put $10,000 into new light bars, and I put them actually all in my mom's shed. She was not happy. I didn't even have a shipping label maker. I just had the printer, so I'd tape it on there, and then I would go and bring it to the post office. At the time, I didn't realize how hard it was to really just create an online store. I took this program about social media marketing one day when I was sitting at work, and I decided, you know, this is what I wanted to do. When I knew I wasn't happy with my job, I knew I wanted to do something about it. So I realized that nobody had posted any reviews on it. And review videos is actually how I really got started on YouTube and got the most success. I started to do those review videos. I reviewed the program, and within a few hours it actually got thousands of views. So I thought, wow, that's insane. I need to like make a channel just on this just on this program, so that's what I did. I didn't really realize at the time that this YouTube channel I created was going to become so big and influence so many people, and I would have people asking me every day like how to do things. I had no clue that that's what was going to come from it, but you know, it did. When I started doing the YouTube channel, I thought for sure just stick with social media marketing. That's what I was doing really well with. It wasn't until I decided that I wasn't happy just doing those videos, I realized that my true passion was going out and like living my life, and I really wanted people to see what I did on a day-to-day basis as a young entrepreneur. I knew I had to create a channel that was tailored to everyone in the young entrepreneur type of area, not just people who are in social media marketing programs. So I wanted to be able to really expand on the channel more than anything. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that everything that's came to me, and I can't believe where I don't even know where I would be if it wasn't for this YouTube channel. More than anything, I want to help all young, inspiring entrepreneurs to really become the best that they can, because I know what the struggle is. Having people say no to you. I know that, you know, your mom or your girlfriend or whoever it is, they're telling you no. They're telling you you can't do it. And the whole point of this channel and the whole point of the community I've created is to tell people, yes, you can do it, and to show them that, because, you know, you can.
So that's what the finished product looks like. Unfortunately, I can't do a general video for everybody on how to edit each one, because I don't know what program you guys are using when it comes to editing, but I can kind of give you a general sense of how to do it. You want to split up each question that you asked into a section, and then you want to edit a little bit more in depth from there. You want to start taking out hmms and ahs and ands. Anything that's unnecessary or filler content you can take out. Then you want to create your storyline. Have about a 2 to 4 minute video that tells a story. From there, what you're going to then do, 15 to 30 seconds, you're going to crop your footage so it looks like you have a second camera angle. So you'll do like a close-up. And then what you can also do is use what's called the Ken Burns feature, which will do a pan and zoom. And that's just about everything. If you want to get more in depth and do color corrections, that's a whole other video, but this was just supposed to show you how to do the most general way of creating a business story video. I did include a link in the description if you want to download a full notes version of this so you can go through exactly how to do it. I typed it up for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it kind of answered your question. If you'd like me to go more in depth on the editing side of things, I can. Just let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, those are the two main platforms I post on and the two main ones that I can get back to you guys on. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching.